Grand Rising, kindred spirits, soul tribe, and for those who are new, I welcome you too. I want to ask if you are new and you're interested in more videos like this, or you're enjoying this content, please subscribe. Thumbs up the video just so that I am kept in rotation. And please engage with me by leaving comments and questions below. If you feel uncomfortable doing that, at the end of this video and in the description box below, all of my contact information can be found at the end of the video and down in the description. Okay? All right. So, also, let me just let you understand and remind you, for those who hear this, have heard this before, this content, or the type of content that I make, is based off of healing that I went through, my experiences, and research. So I get other people involved, or their opinions, and a lot of this information comes from conversations people have had with me and my solutions or insights. I would like to just use insights because at the end of the day, it's still going to be up to you whether or not you want to move forward based on something I said. But I am not here to prescribe anything. I'm not a medical professional. So if you have a mental, emotional condition that needs some type of medication, please see a medical professional, because I am a holistic healing life coaching counselor. I am not here to make you think like me. I just want you to think. So based on my experiences and research, I will give some of my creative ideas to help you tap into your own. Meaning, to just give you more details, is you might use some of my ideas and come up with your own for your own healing. So I am no healer to heal you. I'm basically here to teach you how to heal based on my experiences and research, okay? All right, now, can we move forward, okay? How about that? Okay, so, I think this is going to be something that I'm going to include at the beginning of all of, and probably something at the end if I can remember, do my best to remember, because I want y'all to understand, even though I'm not here looking for a large following. If that happens, so be it. I really am looking to generate clients. So I just share some of the information. I don't give any names. These are like case studies, but I don't treat it like your regular state case studies and say this is case study 1, case study Jane Doe, 52 years old. No, I don't do that. I just basically just jump into a discussion based on what I've titled the video. And of course, I will have my talking points that I write down in here, things that I want to discuss based on some of the conversations that I have had, which were like case studies, research, okay? All right, so let's finally get into this. So based on what I'm going to call this video, is going to center around how friendships are made. So let's look into what's traditional, what I grew up around. So what I grew up around, um, and I don't know if it had something to do with how I was raised or who raised me. But friends, I didn't have many of them. I think I'm an alien because the type of friendship that I recall outside of family as a little girl, I didn't really have any friends really from school. Uh, there was a young girl that lived upstairs above me with her grandparents. But eventually, I guess by the time I turned 7 or before I turned 7, she moved away and moved with her parents. But that friendship was kind of odd. And I guess I let it happen that way because, I didn't have an ongoing friend throughout the year. You know, I consider a cousin of mine's uh like a really best friend, but I would get to see her some summers. And then when we started, I guess, got into our preteen years, we didn't really see each other anymore. I didn't go to see her where she lived, and she didn't come see me. But the girl that stayed upstairs, when there was disagreements or the fact that I would want to end my friendship with her, but I recognize, I'm a very forgiving person. I didn't hold grudges. So um, when we would have our spats, we would make up at some point and, become friends again. But after that, I really didn't have any true friends. Most of the kids, when we moved from there, the community where I lived in at 7 years old, we moved into another community. So the type of schools I was going to up until 7 was very diverse schools, and they were elementary schools. And then when I moved from that community, I moved in a predominantly Black community, which was very new to me. And um, ugh, I didn't have no friends. I really didn't. And then even like in high school, so most of who were my playmates were kids that were younger than me, because children my age, I felt like they were doing some adult things, and or just things that I were not into. I just wanted to be a kid and play school and house and play party and stuff like that. And a lot of the stuff that they were into, I don't know. And then, as far as school activities, when I moved to this new community in elementary school, I joined the band. Okay. So then when I got in middle school, I was in a band and a cheerleader. I even tried to join the swim team, but but then in high school, I just let my focus stay on the band. And I really realized probably by my sophomore, junior year, I think, or going into my junior year, I really just didn't have no friends outside of family. Okay. And even after high school, and I don't want y'all to feel sorry for me because this is a pattern. And some people might think it to be dysfunctional, where it's not dysfunctional, because those who can relate to me. Now, I may not be describing every little thing. I was very spiritual. I get it. I was outgoing. And then I had my days where I would draw within, want to just be in my own little world. Okay. So I was willing to be social, but I started in high school where I was then trying to fit in because I got tired of being alone. So I was really trying to make these friends. It was really uncomfortable. A lot of times I was just kind of sick of people. Like it, it it got me to the point where I had a nervous breakdown, and I don't remember what year. Could have been my sophomore, junior year. Um, I had a nervous breakdown, and my uncle came up to the school, but my family, certain other parts of my family just didn't understand me. And after my grandmother, because I was very close to my grandmother, even though both my grandparents were there. Um, I never knew my father to this day. And it will kind of give you an idea what my life looked like. And in my mind and in my heart, I know at a young age, after I graduated high school, trying to get into college, and I really didn't want to go to no college because I was just so sick of school. I was sick of people. I enjoyed meeting people, but the way I was treated, I was just so tired of being around people. I really wish I could meet people like myself. So I became a part of this organization. And even being a part of this organization, I felt so alone. I'm feeling like very sensitive right now. I'm feeling some emotions because those were like sad times for me. I never could understand. I started to understand it in my 40s. My early 40s, where I really had to put my foot down and cut people off, just cut them off. Even family, where after my grandmother passed, it just was not the same. Um, Family went their own way. They went into their corners. And me trying to hold on to family made me realize to let them go. So it even to this day, people who are in my life, even family, I do have children, so I try to um, keep communication with my children, even though my children may not agree with me. I know I love them all. I have grandchildren. I love them. I don't get to see them as much, and 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 it's mainly because you know uh, I'm a working grandmother. Because even when I was little, even though I lived with my grandparents, they both were working, and when they finally retired, I probably was in the household probably a couple of more years, maybe I don't even remember. But most of my life, they were working, and I had aunts and uncles taking care of me, babysitting me, because my grandparents had to work. I can probably speak on what other people what other people have expressed to me based on their friendship, but you know what your friendships are like, you know. Um, I know as far as myself, I don't want to deal with toxic people. I don't really like friendships. Most good friendships I can actually say I have are with guys. I can have long relationships. Like even my children's father, we may have had our ups and downs, but for the most part, I'm still able to talk with them as long as they're not trying to manipulate me. Okay, because there may be one that wants control, may wants to be in my life. I don't know, but it's neither here nor there because right here is what it is right now. Um, right now, I am comfortable being single, not having so many so-called friends. Because to me, the word friend has two words in it for me from my examination and experience. My experience. The word fry in. Friday is short, fry is short for Friday. And end. It tells me somewhere around Friday, you're not gonna have a friend because it will end. So I try to make family and not friends. So if I'm talking about me having friends, whether they're family or not, and it has ended, it's ended. But when I see you, I can be very casual. Hey girl, how you doing? You know? And in my heart, I'm like, ooh, if I feel still feel no connection, I'm gonna be so grateful and thankful that I can just say, hey girl, how you doing? Or hey, take care. And be on my merry way. You know. Now, I'm very social. And this may be something I may have to work on. Trust. Because the people that I had to cut out of my life, I came to see I couldn't trust them. Now, for some of you may think that it's unhealthy to not have friends and people to talk to. Oh, I have people to talk to. I don't have to have friends to have somebody to talk to. I could meet you on the street, have a great conversation, and be able to say, enjoy the rest of your day. And it's very sincere. Okay? See, this is where system programming come in because you think everyone is supposed to be a certain way. Whereas we're living in a day and time where people are opening up and exposing who they truly are because they're tired of trying to pretend. Some people have pretended so long in their life that they don't even know how to be themselves. So you may have some of them. And accidentally, their true self might pop out here and there, depending on maybe the chemicals they put in, or they just get fed up. They get to a boiling point and you just see who they truly are and hear it come out their mouth. Okay? I don't know. Y'all might be laughing, but this is serious. It's serious because It's as if I was in this real world one day, and all of a sudden, as far back as I can remember, probably 4 or 5 years old, I felt like Dorothy without Toto. Who Toto represent? I'm like, I ain't have no Toto. Honestly, I don't believe in having dogs as my pets. You know, y'all might say, well, you should have had you a dog. Uh, I'm not a dog kind of a person. No, I'm not a dog kind of person. So, no, a dog can't be my best friend because he can't have a conversation. All he can do is just look at you, bark, make whatever kind of noise he can make, and me look at him and be like, what the hell that dog just said? Same thing with a cat, even though I like cats and birds. But I ain't trying to interact on a social level with animals. No tea, no shade to the animal. I deal with them as I see them. Most part, I do my best not to go too near them. You know, they might come to me and find me. Oh, I like her spirit and all this good stuff. No. Am I gonna go to the dog and pet the dog or the cat? I don't know. You know, these days you don't know. Mm-mm. And I tell people be like, well, my dog is so friendly. Bull crap. Stop it. Stop it. As I tell many people, your dog is friendly to you. Boo boo. And I'm serious. Your dog is friendly to you. You know why? Because you feed him. Any stranger come near you, your pet sees the stranger as a threat to his meal maker. That's right. Your dog is only friendly to you because you take care of it. The stranger don't. So the stranger might be a threat. He might even growl. And a lot of times when y'all see my dog is friendly and you see your dog growling, like, stop poof poof acting like that. Because what I just said. Okay. And if he is trying to be friendly with me, maybe he think I got some treats. Maybe I smell like food to him or something. I'll just have a good spirit. But otherwise, okay, we're not on here talking about dogs. But I'm just letting you know, because some of y'all might be thinking, well, maybe you should get you a pet so you won't be dysfunctional. Just you thinking that it's dysfunctional, thinking that everybody got to have it, because in the past 2, 3, 4 years, I've seen everybody and the newborn being birthed come out with a pet, with a dog. I'm like, what is up with it? And the dogs that's living in the house. When I grew up, ain't no dog lived in the house. I don't like that. You walk the dog, he go poo poo outside, and then you didn't clean him out there outside before he came in your house, and he got all that boo boo butt on your couch and bed, on your carpet and floor. I'm sorry. So anywho, okay. So let's get back on just let you know, this is why. Now you understand, and there's nothing wrong with people who don't want no pets. It's just more money coming out my pocket. I'm trying to save money on me and anybody else, any human child that needs my care. You know what I'm talking about? I was traumatized as a child with these dogs running after me and stuff. Don't break that trauma. I'd rather keep it that way. Hear a dog bark, oh, get your dog, get your dog. I go, boop, 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 boop. Just hey, it's okay. It's okay. If I don't want no dog, I'm different. I'm different. I'm different. I'm different. I'm different. And if that's weird, that's great. That's great. That's great. I'm different. Because I'm not trying to compare myself. So, another thing I did not like about friendships, people think they own you. Like you got to keep up with a schedule. Like, boo boo, I'm living over here in my own world. I say, hey, how you doing? Talk to you when I feel like it. And when you call me, you feel like talking, I might talk to you. I might have something to talk about or want to hear what you got to talk about. But that's not all the time. But I don't want to be on the phone gossiping. You know, I might like to vent and hear you vent, and we can vent together. But one thing I don't like about friendships is when y'all want to gossip about somebody else, and then I have to think about, I'm like, you talking about somebody else, and I end up meeting them. Y'all don't want me to be friends. That's some kid stuff that you do in elementary school or in school as a child. You don't want me to talk to them. So I have to deal with situations like that with my children. Oh, that's my ex, so don't talk to them. So if I talk to them, you think I'm going to be against you because I'm talking to them? I'm just like, hey, how you doing? And if they got my grandchild, and I'm just not like that. And I'm trying to tell you. But I do love my children. And in their face, I will still speak, hey girl, how you doing? Or hey, young fella, how you doing? To their exes, hey, how you doing? I don't have nothing against you, but don't talk to me about my children. And I'm not going to talk to you about them. Let's talk about this grandbaby right here. That's it. That's it. You know? And yeah. So, and I used to pretend and gossip back. But I had to learn my lesson because I got into the gossip thing trying to fit in. But now I'm just at the point in my life, I started to see, you know, when you start to climb the ladder in life, you're getting up there because you can't say a person getting down there in age. And I don't want to say I'm getting old because I can still get around. So for those who getting old, they're gonna look it. So them you might can say, oh, maybe they're not getting up there. Maybe they're getting over there in the old age. But anyway, so and I don't care how far over there, up there you get, maybe mentally, emotionally, people haven't worked on things. They haven't sat to reflect on things. In your 20s and 30s, you just living life. Me, I was really trying to get some wisdom because I didn't want to stay stuck in the same cycle. I want to graduate at some point, become a master at this thing, and just be able to move along, even to the point where I can just ascend up out of here when I'm done and tired with y'all, because I think I'm darn near tired mentally and emotionally of the BS that goes on. You feel me? Yeah. And I ain't trying to be no comedian. I have to tell some of the people that I be, you know, some people I run into and socialize with, and I just kind of like open up and just have like little conversations with, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they be laughing at me, but thinking I'm telling jokes, but I just be talking to you about my experiences, how my mind calculate or process things. Mhm. Okay. So when you want to talk down about other people, that's called gossip. And I got to the point where I don't want to talk down about people, because if I run into them, I'd be feeling bad. I used to feel bad, like, oh man, I talked about you with that girl and I'm cool with her. I don't know if I want to cut her off because I'm finding you to be cool. And I just really had to just take that filthy ass jacket off. The jacket called gossip jacket. Because I ain't want that on me. You know what I'm saying? Because in some people's friendship, when they not friends with one person, they want their friends to not be friends with them either. You got to be their enemy too. And this is where you form gangs. That's not a friendship no more. Y'all sound like y'all in a gang, because now y'all all trying to hate on one person, and then you gonna get your friends to jump them, and you never know. You become adults, you mature a little bit. You never know when you have to run into that person and need their help. Okay. We talking about community stuff when we talk about friends. This is a community healing type situation. But you got to be able to uh take accountability for yourself. Take accountability. Reflect. And if you see no wrong in what you've done to a person, even if that person is hurting, at least say, look, I didn't mean you no harm. I wasn't trying to hurt you, but this is just who I am. I apologize, but I am who I am. I stand on my truth with no intentions to hurt you. I get that. I get that. Because some people it's just that. I know you're looking at me like, but it's still wrong to hurt them. But if you didn't mean, and being different, coming from a different culture, being direct and telling the direct, blunt truth when you're dealing with someone very sensitive. Now, I may have to learn, if I had to work around with this person who's very sensitive, either I'm not going to talk to you except just be cordial when I need, excuse me, can I get that paper clip right there? Can I use some paper clips? Thank you, I appreciate it. That probably just be very small office talk, work talk. I can't be myself. This is what's happening in a lot of these workplaces. People are tired of pretending to be something they're not. And a lot of times people's program, not everybody that goes to a job, a career, or work with the mindset of, I'm here to socialize. Some people just go to work to stay focused on their work, make their money, and go home and socialize elsewhere. A lot of people don't care to socialize with people in the workplace outside because it's so uncomfortable, because then you get to know me, and that could become uh, an endangerment to my work. Do I have something to hide? Hell yeah. because I don't know you. What do I have to hide? My personal business, because I don't want my personal business spread it all over the workplace because you don't agree with my personal lifestyle. However it be, I may just not do nothing. And you go and spread all over the world. Honey, she is boring as hell. She don't do nothing. This heifer just sit at home. She ain't got a life. It's gossip. That's gossip. Me being at home to myself, not doing a dang thing outside my house, is me being able to come home and relax and stay out of trouble. Okay. See, now to each their own. Now I'm just explaining to you about certain people, not all people. Some people like to go to work and socialize and all that kind of stuff and make friends at work because that's the only friends they can make it to people at work because they find them kind of similar because they have something in common is work, whatever. To each their own. To each their own. I'm not here to judge because the greatest thing about meeting people is our difference. The fact that you can be you and love on you for being you. Because I'm going to show enough love on some me. See that look? Ain't that's a look from back in the day? A back in the day look. Okay, anyway. So, all this in common kind of stuff, sometimes we have to examine that in order to form our own little social circle of people. But you have to understand, understand, we can agree to disagree. And, you know, and with this friendship thing, in this system, the system, you know what I'm saying? That box system that people try to box you in. But anywho, you don't have to have everything in common. Oh, that's my best friend. We are soul tribe because we have everything in common. Sometimes to me, I'm telling you, soul tribe could be, you can have everything different and enjoy all the difference. And oh, I love that. What you got to teach me? But you got some people in the world being different. And if they different, your different is like, it's not like they different. They're gonna be haters. See you growing and stuff, they're not gonna want to be your motivators. But when you have a hater, you make them your motivator. Oh, what? She hating on me. I'm doing something right. Oh, that's gonna motivate me to keep doing what I'm doing. I mean, I ain't gonna rub it in their face, cause I don't know what their mental psycho thing going on up there is like. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if they clock is turning forward or backwards or it's going shebang bang, it's tearing up or something. It's exploding. And you know, because these days, you don't know. People just mentally, emotionally, you know, going overboard with things to the left in a way that you don't want to be over there. And the fact that I don't want to be over there in your mess, just respect that. I'm like, okay, okay. That's your thing. That's what you do. I'm not judging you. If it feels like an extreme to me, it's an extreme to me. It may be perfectly normal to you, but I'm gonna get out the way. If I find it being kind of disrespectful to me or just not very much not my cup of tea or coffee. Okay. Yeah, I drink both of those kind of things. I don't drink them at the same time, but at some point I drink them. And I like my tea and my coffee a certain way. I don't put no milk in my tea. I don't do dairy. It messes me up. So if you do something that's gonna mess me up, I ain't gonna drink it. I ain't gonna be around that. You feel me? Okay, okay. So it's called respecting each of his freedom. I love to be free. Please, don't do me. Don't do me. Don't do me. Don't tangle me up like that. And I don't. And this is me now. I'm talking about me. Okay. If it's not you, just based on what I'm saying, you're able to see you. You're like, oh no, I don't do that kind of stuff. You know, you can jot that down. So you can realize it's helping you to reflect, like, okay, she like that. Dang, she crazy and weird as hell. Yeah. She ain't from this planet. Yeah, I don't think we all from this planet because you got to be born into it. Ain't that right? I don't think none of us is from this planet. And if some of us or whoever of us is from this planet, that's their business. Do I want to know? Y'all don't know. Maybe. I mean, if I didn't meet you and you tell me how you from this planet, you're able to break it down scientifically, strategically, strategically, you know, alphabetically, numerically, and with proof or what they call it, a receipt. You got the Earth's genetics and all that kind of good stuff. Mobility. I'll be wild about it. Like, for real. Dang, you special. In a good way. I said, yeah, I know. These, I guess I can, my little looks come off kind of dramatic, but so, as I was saying, um, I like to be free from other people's entanglement. I do not want you to feel like I am obligated. So when I tell you no, and you keep trying to convince me to say yes, when I do get away from you and I have your number or anything where I can block you, you can be blocked. And I ain't gonna even tell you sometimes, just ghost you next time, because I'm at this point where I am not gonna waste my time. I'm not gonna strain to be your friend. I'm not gonna strain myself. I'm not gonna force it either. I'm not gonna force a friendship. Because why is it this so-called friendship got to be so hard? So many rules on it. As friends, you know what? I know any new people that come into my life, I'm gonna direct them to this video so you can see. Okay, so I got a video on YouTube. How friendships are made. Okay, it's made like Kool-Aid. Very simple. You have your seasoning there. You have well Kool-Aid like lemonade. Lemonade simple. You know, you got your lemon, water, and a sweetener. 3 steps. Oh, okay, maybe 4. You got to stir it. Okay, maybe you got to have a jar. Put the water in there. The lemon, it's still kind of simple, and who can't follow them directions? Simple like lemonade. And if you don't know how to make lemonade, what do you know how to make? A glass of water. Simple like a glass of water. Making a glass of water. The glass and the water in there. Clean water. Okay, I guess it's not as simple as a glass of water, because some of y'all might drink dirty water. I ain't finna drink that. But that to each, you know, you like to drink some dirty, I don't want to watch you drink it. I don't want to watch you drink dirty water. Whew. too much on the nervous system. The emotional tract hits the nerves in a certain way when I see things that makes me cringe. Yeah. So anywho, so I got right here, having space and not feeling you owe each other and being able to give freely when it is sincere. Some of y'all think as a friend, if I give you something on your birthday, you gotta give me something on my birthday. And you gotta come up with something. You gotta buy it because I bought it. But not taking into consideration a person's pocket. Because some people be like, and I've seen this happen. Baby, I'm sorry, friend, I can't buy you nothing on your birthday. I'm going through some financial stuff. And then that friend will go and gossip about that. So that B-I-T itch, that B-titch didn't buy me nothing. She didn't even go out and get me a pack of nail lighters. A quarter bag or $1 bag of potato chips. She should at least created a gift card and put me $1 in it so I can go buy me something with that dollar. What kind of friends? False friends that pretend. Then somewhere around Friday, after you done heard what she did, it ends. That ain't no friend. Yeah, that is a friend. Because that's not a true soul connection of a friend or situation. So these rules and stuff you make up what a friend should be, that's control to me. Manipulating me to do stuff for you to get back at a dude or vice versa if it's guys, but let's talk. I'm just talking about me. I don't want that. I don't want those issues. That's just too hard. Like what? You want to go do what to your boyfriend? Pretend. Girl, I know you lying. If he ain't meant for you, just find out. Eventually you'll find out if he's meant for you or not. Just look for the red flags, but don't bring me into your drama. I don't mind hearing you vent about your relationships and stuff like that, but that try to manipulate me to do something because you and him them fell out, or to find out and spy and all this all. I guess that's why I don't have no friends. Because I want to be in a situation with people where it says right here, being able to be different without jealousy, envy, being wicked, having something wicked, for what you have or doing. They say a friend is going to congratulate you. What happened to them days? Where is the portal that leads me to that dimension? Where? Because I mean, it's complicated. Life, friendship, relationships, family ships, situations has become toxic to the point where I got to be my own friend. To the point where I can sit up here and see myself and talk to myself and myself be my audience, entertain myself. And if I have flown the cuckoo nest, at least you can say I'm a peaceful cuckoo because I ain't doing nothing to try to hurt nobody. I like to just walk in peace and just be happy, enjoy life, enjoy what I do without the haters. But if they're there, just know y'all are my motivators. And that's all I got to say about that. But if y'all have any input, comments, questions, opinions, you add-ons to this, please leave it below. Leave that stuff below, down there, right there. It's a little gray area. You click on it, and then your little keyboard thing come up. Or if you got a keyboard, you just click in it, and if the little cursor thing, the little flashy thing, you start typing in the information. But yeah, that's all I got to say about that. But yeah, I just want to remind y'all, I am not a medical professional. As you can see, I haven't prescribed no medication. And if you need some medication, that's probably, okay, no tea, no shade. Anywho, I was about to say some gossip. Oh yeah, you ain't hear it from me, okay? So, what I want you to know is, look, I'm not here to make you think like me. I just want you to think. Be you. Love on some you. Stop having all these expectations. Knowing, even when you think about it, make you tired. I know certain when I used to have so many expectations, boy, I used to get a headache expecting things, and it didn't come out that way. Just enjoy life. And for those who are meant to be the enemy, I guess you make it fun, but with all that, want to put hands on people and point guns, all that kind of stuff, you make the game not fun. But I guess some people's mind see that as fun, especially when they play video games, and those people who like to torture and end people's lives, thinking that's some stuff to do. Yeah, I'm talking. Anywho, yeah, let me just remind you, subscribe. It says down there somewhere. It might be in black and white, red and white, all white, I don't know. Just subscribe if you like this content. You know, this is who I am. You know, I think I'm changing, because it's just I'm probably tired because I got to get some more of this weight off me. This weight, maybe I have put some weight on me by thinking about things. And once I stop thinking about things, I can see the pounds slip off. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, well, right now you can see them, but anyway, we ain't gonna talk about that. But anyway, y'all have a good one, okay? All right. Enjoy the rest of y'all week. And whatever it is y'all do, I hope for the best for you. Good night. Do I have your attention yet? Well, greetings. I'm AnitaYarbrough. I'm a master certified NLP practitioner, dedicated to empowering individuals such as yourself to transform their lives through holistic healing, life coaching, and counseling. And today, yes, I'm excited. I'm excited to share with you my signature program, which is designed to help you unlock your purpose and align with your true self. Our program, Transformative Healing, a metaphysics and NLP approach towards self-discovery and authentic living, is a transformative journey that combines metaphysical insights with neuro-linguistic programming, or NLP techniques, to help you overcome challenges and discover innate abilities to heal and transform relationships with yourself and others, as well as establish healthy boundaries. My key components are: 1, self-authentication based healing. This module focuses on understanding the importance of healing and self-authentication and leading a purposeful life. You'll learn to balance your light and dark psyche, use mental and emotional coping techniques, and gain self-acceptance through positive self-talk. 2, lifestyle-based healing. In this module, you'll learn how to tap in to natural survival resources and follow intuitive influences to create a new lifestyle. You'll replace unwanted habits with better practices, identify stress triggers, and understand influences affecting your lifestyle choices. 3, communication-based healing. This module teaches you to express and communicate your thoughts and feelings effectively. You'll learn to listen to your true voice, creatively express your imagination, and communicate commands to your subconscious mind for positive change. And 4, community-based healing. The final module focuses on transforming community dynamics. You'll learn to manifest your needs and wants, recognize patterns for better change, identify individuals of influence, and create a space that fosters peace and harmony. Our program is designed to help you evolve to a new level of self-authentication in this new upcoming paradigm. Now, are you ready to embark on this transformative journey with me? Please join our program today and unlock your true potential. I welcome you back, and I look forward to speaking with you. So get ready. On your march, set, to, go. Thanks for sitting with me.